We're at it again. We have I mean it's sent. I know it's the OBS scratching version of the my review writers. It's just OBS. OBS is crashing. Okay, now I need to do everything. What is I think it's just sell shit and repair. I just sold everything. I need to repair shit.
I'm losing my temper. Move out.
Understand. Let's sleep. Mysterious elf here? A wounded elf? Oh, well, there are lots of wooden cannabis. Who wounded him? What way? Anivia appears relaxed, ever nonchalant, but her eyes gleam attentively. Her hands, if by coincidence, are resting on her belt next to her. Well, serious, how should I know? It must have been the demons. If the wound was serious, I doubt he was fully recovered from it. Maybe if you could point me towards a healer, I could. Come on, wrapped in rags, all the way up to her eyes, turns around at the sound of your footsteps. Damn it. In a lightning fast motion, Anevia knocks something from the woman's hands, an amulet that seemingly appeared out of nowhere. It falls to the ground and disappears in a flash of magic. What's the rush, sweetheart? Stay a while. The commander and me, we've got a couple of questions for you, too. You want to escape this time? You want to escape this time? Who are you and why are you hiding your face? You hear a heavy sigh coming from under the shawl. Fine, if got me, would talk, but not here. Lay me somewhere away from prying eyes. She's all yours, Commander. I caught her, I ran her over, and now, as I say, I wash my hands of this whole affair. Holy shit. What do you want from me, soldier? Who are you? Oh, shit. In an exasperated gesture, she rips her half mask off her face and you see her black skin and crystal eyes. It's Keylessa, the elf you met in Canabris. Giving you a scrutinizing look, she says harshly, "There's no point in you knowing, soldier. Trust me, the answer would only bring you misfortune. And it still wouldn't be any use to you. I'm a wanderer you won't ever meet again. Why did you follow my army? To find someone. His masters want me dead, which means I will die sooner or later." Sir Paul, she narrows her eyes and spaces out. But what? But that doesn't mean I'll lie down and accept my fate. I am no lamb to the slaughter, and I won't be waiting for a kindly executioner to come for me knife in hand ever again. Are you a spy? Her scarlet eyes flash defiantly, and she mutters through her teeth. She's black with red eyes? Like, what the fuck? I'm not going to hide it. I have come here to commit a violent and bloody act. But I do not serve the demons, and I won't do you or your forces any harm. Don't play coy. I need details. Why? And what will you do with my story? Take it into account and pass your judgment? Kill me if you deem me a reprobate? Help the poor girl if you don't? Well, I haven't asked for your help, and your authority to judge me seems rather dubious. I pass a perception check. She's clearly lying to you, but it doesn't feel like the guile of someone plotting a crime. There is this light-hounded look to her eyes that makes her seem more like prey than hunter. I'll leave you be. She shrugs casually as if her fate had not been hanging in the balance just a moment ago. Oh, nice of you, soldier. Don't call me soldier. I'm the commander of the Crusade. What's with your appearance? A demon's handiwork. Some shrieking spawn flew across the sky. I'm not going to say the first sentence. What the fuck? Some shrieking spawn flew across the sky, raining corruption down upon us all. I was caught in the act. It's fine. It'll go away. She shrugs nonchalantly and looks past you. I met other elves who looked like you, that served the demons and the Morris minions. The words escape her lips before she's able to stop it. And she looks at you with some irritation. One of the scary servants is a powerful elf by the name of Animora. And those corrupted elves are her lackeys. Don't ask me how I know this or why my appearance is similar to theirs. I'm not your enemy, but if you see them, kill them without remorse. Okay, I just want to talk more, fuck. Don't call me soldier, I am the commander of the crusade. Everyone's a soldier in a war, generals and privates alike. I look at you and I see someone whose life is war and only war. It makes you a soldier. Okay, I don't have to go. My gut tells me it's time I was leaving too. It's dangerous to stay here, Pharaoh soldier. And dialogue. And I am all hurt and shit. Now let me check this area here, see if I see something. Some small elemental earth. Interesting. What's that? Just like a stone formation. Some small earth elemental. Another one. Just do nothing for demon forces. Like what the fuck? Oh, finally.
I lead. You follow.
Let's go, right? Anyway, I think I can leave. Let me talk to her again. Alright. Reload weapons. I need the excess and extra weapons. Oh, what's this? Naturalist armor. This +2 studded leather armor grants its wearer a +2 insight bonus to AC against the attacks of plants and vermin. What the fuck? Vermin? Wouldn't it be a plural? Vermin? Like vermin just without S? I think so. Yeah, just give me the food. It's some solve the rest. Now I'm on familiar terms with three important people. The commander of the 5th Crusade, Queen Galfrey, and Chief Soul. I'm moving in elevated circles now. According to the 5 handshakes theory, every mortal is connected to every other living creature in the universe. A chain of contacts that means that you, mongrel boy, are indirectly acquainted with other monarchs, gods, and even this fallen hologram. Okay.
Onwards.
Fuck me. I still have 2 negative levels. I'm so fucked. Alright, let's go again to the exit. I like this portrait. Let's go. This is the guy with the glaive. This be the favorite weapon of the goddess. Right, now I have the inconspicuous can. Dude, I need restoration right the fucking now. Is it being 1 hour? How many permanent levels? I got 1 permanent. Holy shit, you got 2. 1, 2. Oh, that was just fucking horrible fucking encounter. You just have 1 restoration? Are you shitting me? No. Yeah, just fucking 1. Yes, just 1. Since he's the DPS, it's good for him. Okay. The rest can stay like that. Let me just finish. Just exploring this. I mean, where? I'll collect 1 per day, man. Fuck this. I have money to spend. I do not have money to spend. Elven notes. Oh, a page from a notebook with the text written in ancient Elven script. Clean up. The aged kobold sitting by the small campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or his threateningly. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual too. Not many kobolds opt for human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales. Greetings, my name is Kreenok. I'm all here, so you may safely come closer. He speaks smoothly without the usual kobold hissing. Moving slightly aside, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal as a stick roasting over the fire. Dinner will be ready soon. There's a cauldron there, but alright. Who are you? As I've already mentioned, my name is Kreenok. At your service. The kobold offered a short bow, an unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, was not express disrespect to anyone other than dragons. I'm a traveler and a friend to the Crusade. I can be your friend too, if you are tolerant toward kobold. Kreenok utters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he is something other than the narrow-minded and savage beast you expect him to be. Was are famous for worshipping dragons and despising all other races, and few of them would even understand the concept of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it. Wait, what did you just say, tolerant? Are you sure you're a kobold? So you saw through my disguise. Kreenok tried to mislead you with sweet words and then ambush you. The kobold utters a loud hiss, which then morphs into an amused chuckle. Of course I'm a kobold, trust me, you are not the first to be shocked after hearing me speak and realizing that I'm going to rob or kill you. I'm lucky. If representatives of other races want to be seen as intellectuals or decent conversationalists, they have to read a lot of books, they refine their manners, possess passing knowledge of classical theater, and douse themselves in fine perfume. Whereas in my case, all I have to do is not lunge at you with a spear or hiss every other word. Was it you who left me that note? Of course, who else could it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information I can provide. What are you looking? Judging by its ears and hind legs, it's a hare. Will cast a dubious glance at the animal's mouth, which boasts a set of huge teeth. Or maybe it's a tiger, depends on your point of view, I suppose. Don't try to be cute, kobold. It doesn't suit you. You, Nini, I'm as charming as they come. What do you want from me? No, it's nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause, so I would like to provide whatever support I can from time to time. Does that work for you? How exactly can you help me? With advice, mostly. Throughout my life, I've seen a lot, and a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable. Don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious, but you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters that you may find useful someday. One more thing I have to offer is this hare after it's cooked. How do you know so much about demons? I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into the details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short and not even hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. What's the catch? No catch, I'm actually for wholly altruistic reasons, but my motives are something I would rather not reveal. Kreenok turns his face to you and his wrinkles become more visible in the glow of the fire. Just met 5 minutes ago, don't you think it's too early to expect complete candor just yet? As I have already told you, I'm a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me or you can leave. I offer help and ask for nothing in return, so the question is simple. Will you accept the call of friendship from a stranger? Or is your distrust stronger than your need for help? Thank you, we will appreciate any help. Or, then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then so we can have a word. Perhaps I will be able to give you some useful tips. Pulling out a small knife, the traveler carefully cuts off 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one into his toothy maw, but gracious offering the other 2. Strange animal for sure, but it seems edible. Energies of the word wound mask everything in illusion. Harmless-looking animals try to eat you for dinner. Dangerous paths appear to be straight roads. And your enemies, sometimes your enemies can look like your friends. Have you ever been in a situation like this? First you think a person is your friend and ally, but then the scales fall from your eyes and you realize they're actually your sworn enemies. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and then you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What would you do if one of your friends turned out to be a traitor? You're talking about someone specific. I try to find out what would force the traitor to reveal the truth about the real monsters, then do whatever that is. Number 4. What if you have to threaten them with the death of their family? Or if you have to grant mercy to someone truly despicable. You don't have to answer. I can tell by your eyes that you're willing to do whatever it takes. And that is correct. If you catch a villain, don't rush to put a noose around their neck. First learn everything they have to tell you. As for principles and morality, you better stuff them in your deepest pocket. Don't bandy them about without good reason. I liked your answer. You always think with your head and don't just parrot the instructions of others. Then again, if we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is that there are at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden, filled with arms and supplies that were stolen by Discarites from Baphomite's, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while another one lies by the entrance to the citadel. Where did you learn that? Look, Ossip Hersey. The word is notion of chatter, and I am quite a skilled fisher. Oh, that is valuable information. Of course it is. I wouldn't waste your time. I hope cracking his knuckles gives you an inquisitive look. I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I lived through something like that. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine? Cobalt squints sadly, his shoulders slumping a bit. With a sigh, he begins to talk. I don't like telling this story, but it might be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. So I just have some friends that I'm thinking about choosing a necromancer that is lawful good, and as the game passes, he uses he just turns into this evil, chaotic evil character. It would be amazing. Me, uh, just fix my face. Yeah. Okay, just fix my face, and let's continue. Oh, I've seen having before. I lived through something like that. My tribe. Okay, I don't like telling the story, but it might be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. Will you tell me? Craner clears his throat and starts talking in a sonorous voice that reveals his experience as a bard. I was born into the mighty and proud tribe of the Mighty Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And of course, we had plenty of slaves. The Knight Ruby was a model of Cobalt success. It was a tight-knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe that intimidated even a few of the nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. Once, long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new old watcher had to agree to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. It was like that until our leader, Ermok, came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to help. So she refused to sign the pact, and all kinds of calamities befell our tribe. The tribe was attacked by its neighbors. At the devil's instigation, epidemics broke out, then our slaves rebelled. They came after their former masters in the dead of night. Our clutches of eggs were ravaged. Our altars were desecrated, and our warriors were slain in their burrows. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us, chasing us down through the caves and mine shafts, level by level. When we were finally left alone, we had no idea where we were. All we saw around us was darkness, and lurking in that darkness were bloodthirsty and dangerous predators. I think this one is enough of a cliffhanger to stop here. I've got suspicious about you. I have a question about demons. What's suspicious about you? Here we go. I come in friendship, and right away I'm disturbed. Distrusted. So what is that got you worried? Where is a full of mysterious mission? What can I say? I'm a kobold of many secrets and contradictions. Dude, this kobold is amazing. I keep my mouth shut and the rest of the world at arm's length. That's just my nature. I can't help it. I have nothing to say just yet. Well, that's good. I was starting to worry. I could almost hear the noose swinging on the gallows already. I don't want to be the first kobold in history to be executed for crimes he didn't commit. Gallow? Gallow is the name of the little place that you throw the noose. Yeah.
Gallows.
Oh, shit, I hate this word. I gotta hate it. I'd like to know more about you. I'm flattered, but what's so special about me? I've never accomplished any feats on the battlefield. I don't know any special crafts, and I don't even belong to an exotic species. I don't have the slightest idea what you find so interesting about me. Tell me who you are. As I already mentioned, my name is Krenok, at your service. I'm a traveler and a friend to the Crusader. Crusader, I can be your friend too. We're exploring toward kobolds. What do you do? I'm traveling bard. I can already foresee your next question. How does a bard who also happens to be a kobold manage to earn a living? All the civilized races of Alistan know that when you encounter a kobold, best course of action is to smash its skull, trample their horse, then burn the remains just in case. Or the prejudice that the peoples have regarding my kind is quite understandable. Our infamy as robbers and murderers is more than deserved. So just imagine the spectacle in any tavern when an articulate kobold in decent clothes show up, offering to share up a story or two for a few coins and a mug of ale. I assure you, no matter how big of a deal you are here, if you drop by any tavern underrun, all eyes will be on me. I am an exotic oddity. Why did you decide to come here to the World Wound? Just don't like it when the residents of the lower planes get involved in the lives of mortals. I firmly believe that we don't need any advisors to help us handle our own affairs. And we need overlords either less. You're different from your kobolds. Expecting this stupid kobold to praise dragons and boast about his exploits? My life has given me many opportunities to communicate with beings from other races. I found a common language with them. I have no more questions. That's good because I'm starting to run out of answers. I have a question about demons. You mentioned you know a lot about them. My humble knowledge is at your disposal. What is the demon's main weakness? The fact that they are hostages to their own nature, and by their nature, demons are just a bunch of mad apes. A grotesque parody of ordinary chaos. You don't need to make a bunch of apes angry. You just give one of them a banana and arm the other with a stick. They'll kill each other without your direct intervention. How do you know so much about demons? I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into the details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short and not even hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. Do you know anything about wounds inflicted by demons that first appeared and disappeared and later reappeared again? Do I need to resort to platitudes such as the weirdest tricks can be expected from demons, or can I just skip that part? I've never heard anything like you're describing, but new sorts of nasty stuff appear in the World Wound every day. However, if you think about it some more, don't you think that this wound doesn't cause enough trouble to be something the demons did to you on purpose? When you're hit by the magic of the abyss, you know instantly that death is coming your way and fast. That thing is clear to me now. It's a bold statement. I'd like to hear the story of your travels. The long one, which part would you like to know? Hear about your tribe. Krina clears his throat and starts talking in a sonorous voice that reveals his experience as a bard. I was born into the mighty and proud tribe of the Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And, of course, we had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of kobold success. It was a tight-knit Tight-knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe that intimidated even a few of the nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. Once long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new old watcher had to agree to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. It was like that until our leader, Ormak, came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to hell, so she refused to sign the pact, and all kinds of calamities befell our tribe. Yeah, I remember this. Talk about it later. Yes, he's open. Have you heard about my unusual powers? I've heard you're either extremely lucky or quite the opposite. You survived the massacre in Cambridge just to spearhead a new suicide mission. On the other hand, you survived them, and most likely you will survive now. Good luck in this noble endeavor. To go. Good luck, I believe you'll need it. Okay, so that's well. That's a commode, and that's that. Yes, a commode. Performant kobolds. Kobold bard. Very unusual, but hey, that's all cat games for you. Unusual things in Galarian. I mean, this is amazing. Came here just to get informed. It was a fucking nightmare to cross this leper's mile. Holy shit. Don't even tell me about it. Fucking hell. Here's Dresden right here. Here is fucking Dresden. Right the fucking here. Where is this underground hideout? Oh, it's across the river. Now let's go my army. Dude, look at these armies. What's that? Ghouls? Ghosts fighters? Cultists. There's 170 of them. I'm nothing. Give me all. I need all of them. All. Just give me all. You can give me all. Yeah. 1,300. I need 700, 7,000. 6,093. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay, I have a new army. Good. That's exactly what I need. Here I have 150, a lot. 110, 138, 184, 191. That's a lot. And that's that. There's a random encounter here. Dude. That's Malone! Holy shit, she killed Malone like that. Alrighty. Let's fucking fold then, motherfucker. Last one failed. Who's the Spectre? Of course that's what I needed! I'm trying to get my levels back, and then what happens? Fucking Spectre comes fucking my ass. So yeah, beautiful. Good damage, that's not horrible.
The light take you!
Holy shit, brother.
Cover me, all right?
12 damage, less armor. Holy crap, my man.
You won't survive me.
What? Why? Oh, this is a fucking undead, right? Tell me this is an undead. Shit. Yeah, undead is... Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, some damage. It's that, right? damage. Not bad.
Endure this.
7 damage, not bad. Again.
I'll cut you wide open.
1 damage. Oh, missed a lot by concealment. Sneak attack.
Make every strike count.
God damn it.
Well,
God damn it, man. Fucking hell.
it should work. Is it flawed?
Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos. Matritium
Together we
Turinos.
stand.
Yeah, let's trip right in fucking red. This is an enormous place. Let's take a look at this encounter area. No, not enormous, just the rectangle that I decided to create looks bad. Well, I need to rest. Not right now, but I need to rest. I may have to rest now. Good. What is this? Incobi. Probably 100 hit points. 3 damage reduction. That one is hard. Me. I have removed curse, phantasmal killer. Thinking clowns. I have many remove curse already. No, no, it's going to be fuel cook, and that's that. And that's that. Let's go.
Nenyo, I'm amazed by your energy and zest for life. Every time I look at you, you're running around, noting something down, spouting one new idea after another. How do you manage it?
I simply enjoy what I do. If life's not like that for you, perhaps you're in the wrong line of work.
Okay, good. Now let's go to the fucking Heaven's Edge. I can't. I have to have the fucking elf. But I'll have.
Break against our resolve.
Well, this is not the ideal. Most ideal, I would say, solution.
Aparane sentes.
She crit me already? Are you fucking kidding me? Holy crap, brother.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Holy shit, that was some damage. Okay, I was correct. Buffing me. Holy crap, man. Where's the buff? It's this one here. Instrument of Freedom. It's for rounds. Companions attacking his consider additional damage. Will the damage here count as good for purposes of bypass damage reduction? Holy crap. Okay. Usually I'm already receiving fucking negative level. God damn it. How much healing is this? 38 plus 7. Oh, I already moved. Is that it? That's why I can't. Okay, she already. Oh no, she's maintaining this shit here. Yes. Okay, it's good. It's really good. That's the problem. If the horse dies or falls, which it just fucking died, you just you have to live with it. That isn't.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Holy shit! There was some good damage here.
You won't survive me.
Oh, did you fall, motherfucker? Did you fucking fall?
Magritium Turinos.
Now let's stay on range for you.
Let you cry.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Yeah, I have a fuck ton of armor class and no bitch. Oh, come on.
Endure this.
Dude, I missed it all.
Magritium Turinos.
Run them through.
Dude, fucking damage.
No glory without risk.
Distract them for me.
No, 33 damage and less armor. But that doesn't. It doesn't do a thing. You were worried, right? I succeeded.
The light, take you.
16 damage, not bad.
Time to share your treasures.
Fuck. Holy crap, dude. And nothing, of course, just a random encounter.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Dude, I freaking hate this. Or
I will help where I can.
there's a fucking disease that will not heal? Ah, finally, it healed. Oh, the horse is fucking dead, yeah.
What's on your mind? I
That's my life,
wonder.
the horse is dead. So there's basically reagents. Oh, the merchant. Skeletal merchant. Let's go, brother. Just sell now. Hunter's arsenal. Keep selling. Show me your wares. Look, selling nothing. Alright. Low quiver cold air ammunition, which is imposing physique. Lots of alacrity. Oh, there's some boarding. Medium armor, boarding, good. Now I have some boarding. For the fucking horse. And that's it. The horse is dead, but I'm going to equip it. The fucking boarding. So his other class is now 22! That's great! 22 armor class. Pretty good. Now, weapons now. It's this one here. Goes to him, right? Yeah, more dexterity even. That's great, I guess. Now let's go. Hear the nightmares. Shallow grave. I don't know how to get here. Okay, now I know.
I'm always open to ideas.
Who, me?
No reason to pause.
Battles await.
Anything new?
Out of my way!
Save the last one for me.
Where's the other enemy? Oh, there they are.
Make every strike count.
I think I'm good. Okay, ruins. Now I have an army. Fucking army. But I'm not really sure about this. But let me... I will go. I will try. I have to try. I have to try. Let's fucking try. It's a fuck ton of bees, man. No, not bees, flies. Yeah, I think that's too much, and I'm screwed. Oh, I lost another... Dude, I have to stop losing turns. I really have to stop losing turns. Really. I have to act with this hero, and that's that. Already fucked up. Dude! I do this! Oh my god, I forgot 2 turns in a row. Two times, like really? Oh my god. I'm not going to get lost. No, I'm going to do this. So far, so good. It's going. Let's see how this happens. If I have a good infirmary or something. Dude, they are... Oh god, this is fucking hard. I'm dying, that's what I can see, basically. Oh, this is freaking hard. God damn it. I'm not confident. I think this is already over. No, can't. This is too much. I'm not going to lose another army. It's just too fucking much. Okay, I kind of got my lesson. God damn it, fucking hell. Not here. Should I go to this one here? Maybe. Let's see what happens now, right? Good lord. Now this is working. It's still working. Okay. I lost a full army for this fucking thing. Dude, it's 9 AM. Where is the sun? I found a treasure. Cool. What is the treasure that I found? +2 critical range reduced to 20. Whenever it threatens a critical hit against an evil card, the creature is automatically confirmed. Interesting. Alright, not the best, like, oh, but interesting. Okay. Fuck. I will remove this healer. Oh no, I need this woman. Of her or him. Yeah. Time passed, so I have time now. Save. Now this demon army has just one group of gargoyles. Let's go. Let's see if this works. This works. The fucker. Oh, they already moved, and there's a boss gargoyle. Oh, not confident. Oh shit, this is too bad. I'm stuck, right? God damn it. Ooh. Okay, it's going. Holy shit, the damage. Didn't touch me? That's what happened? Oh, this is white fucking evil, dude. Yeah, motherfucker. Holy shit, it's strong. Holy shit. $510 damage, look at that. Okay, we're good. We're almost there. This guy's going to fall. Yeah, just healed, motherfucker. Clerics are good against demons. Oh. Is it flanking? It has to be perfectly to flank. I don't know. This is 244. Now it's flanking. The other was not Oh no, it was flanking. It was flanking. Yeah, it was flanking. It was already flanking. Oh, I'm almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Let's go. It's almost there. Ah, yes. Finally, dude. Replenished everything. We're good. Finally, I can go to the Hell Knights. See if I can get another companion or something. Did I get nothing? What the fuck? Save the game. I don't have energy. I like my energy. So let's get from here. There. The guy is exhausted, so I can't. What does it have? It has 11. Yeah, Nadio was the one that went.
I wonder
Let's
if
rest.
I tossed some coins on the ground and told you to bark like a dog. Would you?
Well, maybe I would, you know, but I won't forget this.
Holy shit. What? Just myself? Why? There's a fucking patio. No, man, I need the restoration spells.
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged Crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is. The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader. Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul. You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated
Oh,
task.
people are nude here as well.
Drink
Fucking hell.
and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
Interesting. Did you find anything interesting? Nothing really. I just took note of a few things. I attempted to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened to the Count over the last 10 years. During my conversations with his acquaintances, 2 people noted that he never speaks of the Reverend Nestrin, the priest of Ayomede, who was his guardian and tutor. He has just mentioned Nestrin in his speech, whatever that might mean. You told me that you tried to find out if anything odd had happened to the realm over the last 10 years. Some of his servants complained about strange occurrences in the house, like objects moving by themselves or candles going out. Of course, that could be simple simply by a figment of their imagination. It is also very well known that the Council often invites various spellcasters to entertain him and encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways. Practically, the whole Mendev knows the story about the three drunk wizards and their teleportation race across the roofs of Canabris after a party at the Count's house. What I'm trying to say here is that any fluctuations in residual magic at his house are not at all surprising. There was the matter of the abduction, however. A gang of bandits kidnapped the Count, hoping for a ransom, but the only reward they got was death. Afterwards, the Count told everyone that he hired the bandits himself as a joke. The mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also in his employ. Nobody really wanted to delve too deep into this case after confirming the identities of those wretched cutthroats. But there was one disturbing fact about it all, and I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of fun. The mercenaries who supposed freed him had also cut off the bandits' heads after they had already killed them. Their heads were cut off? You mean the bandits who attacked Darien? Yes, perhaps I wouldn't have even noticed this detail had I not visited Heaven's Edge right after the tragic incident. I remember that we also found several headless bodies, both of guests and demons. We thought they had been decapitated during the fight. My companions have been finding severed heads among their belongings recently. Strangely, things like this weren't a problem before Darien joined the party. Okay. What? That is an alarming coincidence. Now we have another reason to conduct an investigation. It is crucial that we find out what exactly happened at that tragic feast. What do you need to do, Inquisitor? Oh. Now that's the hardest part. I need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted the process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembers my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. All in all, what I want you to do is to distract the master of the house. Right now he's playing host in the very place I'd like to start with. So how do I distract him? I don't know. Maybe your companions can assist you somehow, or you can take a look around. Perhaps there's something that can help us. I understand. Good luck. Come back to me when the Count leaves. I will tell you everything I managed to find out and maybe even show you something. Alright, and I also need my restoration spells from Amelia. So I have here Sozio. These decorative plants are in miserable states. They've been neglected for many years. Oh, yes. But yeah, there's going to be beverages. Berry wine. Oh, this is very expensive. Holy shit. Berry wine. More loot. So this is him. Lighter Hot Blade. Like a noble, courtesan. Oh, this is a family game. They couldn't make them nude, but it's very easy to make, you know, models like this. Around here. Has been hosted a guest with an unreadable expression. This is to you and says in a casual tone, like he's continuing a conversation. I've always considered myself an aesthete, not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sitting in the front of Rao and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option. Now I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the 5th Crusade. How did I become the companion of a hero chosen by Eye on the Day? Sometimes the most casual occurrences dictate our fate's our fate's course. I'm afraid that is not always the case. Sometimes it is dictated by alien but wholly deliberate forces. Tell me more about our Heaven's Edge. This estate was once a truly beautiful sight, with its lush gardens and placid ponds. My house itself is not that large, however. This land was part of the border region even before the World Wound, so my ancestors took that into account when laying the foundations. The larger the mansion, the harder it is to defend. I'd gladly give you a tour, but I'm afraid there's not much to see here. I didn't have much time, so my servants only managed to clean up this yard, the great hall, and a couple of rooms. There is nothing interesting about them except perhaps the magical firefighting system powered by water elementals. Not sure. I'm not sure if it's still functional though. Magical firefighting system powered by water elementals. You do remember that you are still my field attaché and plenipotentiary and something. Counts, I demand a report of all your work so far in half an hour. There are easier ways of saying that I hate you. You know, I report then fine. You shall have your report. He's going to go have the fucking report. It's okay. I have to talk to this guy. The theft the horse is there. I'll finish exploring. Then I'll talk to the guy. After I finish exploring everything.
All this waiting bores me.
Yeah, I'm the aggressive fucking one, yes.
Move out.
I party with fucking negative levels also. It's kind of ruins.
Head on.
Compounds, basically.
I lead. You follow.
The door is sealed and looks like it hasn't been opened in a very long time. The door is sealed and looks like it hasn't been opened in a very long time.
Onwards.
See here, another of those doors. Let's could iron master work something? Arc double axe, yes. There's some money. I have a shield normal.
Pay attention.
Oh, I spotted that. That's great. Oh, that's my shared stash. Oh, sort of echolocation. A diamond. Mind of mirror image. Draven's hat. Holy crap. That is a lot of value here in one chest. Mind of mirror image. That's great to know. Draven's hat. This hat grants the wearer a +2 profane bonus to intelligence score. Whenever the cast is low, his spell is quickened as though using the quicken spell feat. Additionally, once per day this hat can make any spell quickened. This hat can only be worn by non-good oh, fuck. Oh no, yeah, my character is neutral. Quicken spell. Casting quicken spell is swift action. Okay, I think I'm going to equip this right the fucking now. To nanny you. Oh, she's not here. Oh, she's here. No, she's the kitsune here. Of course she's here. Dude, I prefer the hat. +2 profane bonus to intelligence. Holy shit, she's neutral. And she can quicken all her haste spells or slow, and once per day you can make one spell quicken. Holy shit, is so valuable. Holy crap. And this wand of mirror image also. No. It's here, the ones. It's great, man. Wait. Oh, it's here. It's little here. It's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Man, I love this game, seriously. This game is so cool. Right, then I can talk to. Oh no, let me take a look at this. I see it looks like. Oh, Jeff. So, not as much. Some people. Yes, as well. Look, tons of money at that. One is left. God damn it.
Move out.
Down here, I'll talk to you in a second. Oh no, yeah, I've read this. Could have read a fuck ton of books here. Got it all.
Over there.
Fine shit. That's pretty good. Holy crap, man. I'm trying to. Oh shit. Go again. What's this? These bracelets allow the wearer to cast healing spells without provoking attacks or opportunity. They're also going to have +2 bonus on concentration checks. Oh, this is very strong for her. Now this is a full ruby. Exhaustive enumeration of counts diagram around the activity submitted for the approval. And identification of the eminent, respect my highly esteemed Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Indulge in a number of gloriously naughty revelries in this particular order. Dreams of sexual intercourse with a beautiful elven princess, 1 hour. Dreams of vigorous sexual intercourse with a squad of muscular southern mercenaries, half an hour. Dreams of sexual intercourse with Her Majesty the Queen before, on, and under the royal throne in the Grand Palace of Nerosia, 15 minutes per act. Dreams of enjoying a barrel full of Keoni wine, a soft feather bed, and a fine 3-course dinner, 2 hours, including a break to sustain myself with some uplifting nutritious army rations. Dreams of Mendev's bright future where the strict doctrines of the Church of Iomede are abolished, and dull faces and boredom are punishable by 10 minutes, interrupted by a sudden twinge of sadness and dismay. What is going on here? So, a counterfeit. 1,000 Revolutions are read. The Legend of the Pathfinder by Aaron Rove. Yeah. Midnight, Painful, did you crew cut off your. Wait, did I not read this? The door flung open. The 3 chaps sharing adventure stories fell silent. "Hail, friends," said the visitor in a deep voice. "Have you got a room for me, master?" The bored half-elf behind the counter peered into the visitor's face and whistled. "Blimey, if it isn't Gregas Jeffs. Hail, friend, let me give you a room. Your gold is no good here." "No, I'll pay for it in full. That's what a society is for. Helping and sharing." Gregas nods at the 3 chaps. "So there's my replacement. Have you held the confirmation yet?" "We've got one last trial to go," the youngest blurted out and popped up from his chair. "It's such an honor. I've read all the chronicles all about your adventures. I heard you joined the Semvirate, Gregas," another uttered. "Oh, did you? You should cut off your ears then. They deceive you. Am I wearing a mask? You ain't. Good for you. A pathfinder with no eyes is no good. I'm not interested in politics. I'm interested in seeking. So are you going to pour me beer? I'll tell you a couple of tales." And I also should put the intelligence bandana to somebody. Not just lay it there. For my group, he has a headgear. No, that's the best for her. Not even this. Just the intelligence. Oh. 13. My best guy. It's a fuck ton more skills, I guess. I don't know, he just distributes 4 for 12, 900. Let me see. 4 for 12, 900. I don't understand. No, 12, 25, 19, 22, yeah. Oh, you know what? Fuck this. Go back to 26 diamond dust is a fuck ton of diamond dust. What's this also? Clear dust. Link. It's a magic point. And this is a topaz room. These are now there's from next report to you. What is never done and her infants on their own. Like typical so portals didn't be doing the more have found her shot us.
Head on!
It's cool, it's beautiful. Now, Medio, Noble, Celsius, some more beer, amber. That's everything she wants. She won't be able to fly now. Also, it is a female power. Amelia? No, demons attack her. It's just. It is the button. So, environment of Sila, more loops.
I'm losing my temper.
That's right? That's cool. I just want my restoration spell because I need food from him.
Onwards.
Let's go, my brother. So, oh, not him. Where is? No, it's him. I see that you did your part, but thank you. Now get ready to watch and listen closer. It will rev the past of this place and try to show you whatever I find. The hum of voices, laughter, and music fills your mind. Dude, this is great. Then the visions come fragmented and hazy at first. They eventually coalesce to reveal a single face. It is a woman of stunning heavenly beauty, and her delicate features instantly tell you who she is. Oh man, I was showing my cats. Now this is my face. The family resemblance to Diary is obvious, my dear guests. The Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes all of you today. My dear guests, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes all of you today. I hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me, because this day my only precious, sometimes arrogant, but utterly beloved child was born. The child is usually your nest reflection of their parents and caretakers. Countess, we allow the humble tutor of this young man to address the guests in the domain of the houses and the man of the hour as well. New face appears. It is a handsome old man with a strong, dignified posture and a voice that emanates power. Can we have just one day without your ceremonies? It's my birthday after all. 10 years ago, the young Diarra had an actually angelic appearance. Stable manners and expression lacked the dignity of a true angel, however. Dai, I'm sure the Reverend Nestri only wanted to hug you and offer you his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what's that noise? A shrill laughter rings in your ears and reverberates in the base of your skull. The visual of Lilith appears before the guests of the state and gives them an exaggerated scorchful bow. Sorcerers of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a treat for me too? Holy shit. How do you want spawn of the abyss? I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey, you doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic gods and call upon your hidden powers all you want. They're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourselves, and when I return, the grave realization will have already sunk its teeth into your throats. Oh, how I love watching mortals in their final desperate hours. The demon finishes a speech with an air kiss to Dare, making freezing horror and disappears. There's no conclusion. The first appearance of the deceased and the digital, one of the many sisters of the cursed Minago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of events. Who are the people in the vision? Countess Silena Arendelle was Darren's mother, and one of the most beautiful in the history of Mandel. She was an Azimar just like her son, the old man in the esteemed cleric Rustin, Lestrin, our Count's guardian and tutor. He was well known for his unfaltering faith and iron will. I was only passing acquaintances with him, so I can't tell you anything more than that. I did recognize the others, but everyone told me that the first victims of the disease were his second cousin and a cousin's wife, hailing from the eastern border. Sure, the cleric could have done something? Can't say for certain, but I believe there was nothing he could have done. Magical diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and this plague struck very fast indeed. Now we must find out what happened next. I can sense the aftershocks of a very strong outburst of emotions and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms. Please check if anyone is in there and distracted if need be. Okay, they're out of the room. Yes, let's go. Go to his room. Reports to the table. What is this room? Just a random room. I tell my servants to make the rooms ready. This is one of the rooms they chose. Okay. The most shocking is number 4. I am absolutely confident that you won't be able to persuade Sozia to draw a portrait of you. A nude portrait, that is. It sounds like a fine idea. Our cleric will surely turn down a direct request, but if I tell him that we can sell the portrait at a charity... Why have I never before thought of selling my nude portraits as a charity auction? It will cause a huge scandal, but it will also be for a good cause. This will give those portraits. Holy shit, this is fucking amazing. You're giving me a brilliant idea. I see that you were able to do as I asked. Prepare yourself. This vision might be rather difficult. Young Diaran stands motionless, but the Countess is bad. His face is pale with fear, and for good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like the grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows, a sad reminder of the healthy young woman. It was just a few hours ago. Mother, can you hear me, Mother? Hey, my boy, how did you get here? Don't come any closer. The disease. Mother, listen, the revered Nestrin has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. This is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us. Those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. What do we need we need help. Cambridge is full of clerics who demons know who else. They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey the revered Nestrin. We are the lords of Bendev and we must protect our people of the plague. If it reaches Cambridge, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocents. You're ill, Mother. You're dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Cambridge. They won't listen to me, but you are the lady of the state. They can't refuse you. I can't. I must. Please leave, my dears. Don't lose hope. You can still... Convulsion takes the Countess's body. Her last words are swallowed by a long guttural... Leota rarely rubs his temples, but his face is unreadable. I have an answer to one of my many questions. Nobody went to Cannabis in search of help, because the Revered Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of his flock, the state. What a difficult choice it must have been. He made the right choice. There was no other way. Good. All lives are equally valuable. How could he refuse to save them just because he thought some other people might suffer? It should be good. The magnitude of potential disaster made him do so. Perhaps it was a matter of his dignity. No one wants to be responsible for wiping out an entire city. I have never been in the Revered Nestrin's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I'd like to examine is the Great Hall. That is where we found the remains of Nestrin and the demons. I assume that he killed them in a confrontation. We must make sure of that. Please help me clear the area so that I can study it. Okay.
Move out.
So let's clear the Great Hall. Stop trying to talk me into this. You have neither heart nor conscience, Darren. Even the noble idea of charity becomes a farce when you touch it. This is fucking amazing. Holy shit. This is amazing. I didn't think these so-called innocents would suffer from knowing that their money and medicine came from my sinful silhouette. Man, this is fucking amazing.
Head on!
Oh there, Malone. That rather Sozia refused to sketch me in the nude for charity, but it didn't upset me too much. The faces he made while I was explaining the idea to him were well worth it. He looked very much like a pious matron being confronted with a talking male organ. One that was 2 foot long and being held aloft by a pair of golden angel wings. Are you enjoying my party? Are you having a good time? How about you then? Are you having any fun? Of course, I'm having fun. What's wrong? Do you want me to spend my whole life in fear and mourning, blame myself for what happened? Fine, let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambience of Heaven's Edge and the fact that we're on the very border with the World Wound would make this celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known. Oh, it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can I do to live and lighten up every evening? I've just realized that I don't have a report on your career plans for the next 3 years. Please don't make me do it, following you around, living in a tent, having to dress and groom myself unaided. Isn't that punishment enough? Writing reports is beyond the pale. Pretty please have mercy? No? Fine. Pretty please. So what, do I talk with each one of them? Here we are again, Commander. Layortary looks grim but focused. Celeste has taken out our glimpse into the past. I'm curious too. That's so interesting. Let's see. Oh shit, wait. A ripple of laughter flows through the hall. It begins as a sweet, charming chuckle, but then turns into a rasping cackle that makes Darren huddle even deeper into his core. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you. I'll give you. The booming voice of an old man dressed in iron maiden robes shakes the wall of the hall. Get away from him, demon! Let the boy go! By the blade of the inheritor, you touch him only over my dead body. You are pathetic, old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? Well, you guarded him in vain. The disease is already circulating his blood, and soon he will rot before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can't at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean, and sweet. The demoness turns her eyeless face to Darren, licks her lips. Oh, that's the coarse laugh escapes the young man's throat. Let's see about that. China turns towards you in astonishment, drops of sweat glistening in his temples. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. It's as if some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together, the magical words, the emotions, the memories. I try again to read it. Could it be dangerous? I cannot say for certain, but it is unlikely. The past is in the past, and no one can travel through time except for some uniquely powerful entities like Aeons or perhaps the eldest in the first world. Even though the past of this place is horrible, it poses no threat to us in the present. Oh, the eldest. No beings rule the chaotic and changeable plane known as the First World, the home of the Fae, but its most powerful residents are the mighty beings known as the Eldest, sometimes known as the Fae Lords or the Shapers. They each pursue their own mysterious goals and have little interest in the doings of lesser creatures. Please continue. Just give me a moment to focus. I will try to channel my visions and feelings to you as accurately as possible. There, my boy, what is going on? His muscular shoulders suddenly begin to shake. The vision he's channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling inside infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry! Old cleric, stop him right now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me. Can you save me? The presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image, or rather a new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger. more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The images become heavier, almost visible. Secret. Keep the secret, otherwise death, 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 death. The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling it with pain and fear, and then it all starts again. Help, exchange, secret, death. Nesrin stretches out his shaking hand, suddenly looking like a doddering old man instead of a mighty cleric imbued with holy power. Darren, wait, the thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Darren's body is quivering like a taut bowstring. His eyes dart from the cleric to the demoness, who is frantically casting protective spells. Demon saints, I'm so fed up with all of you. Burn! Okay. Opens his eyes with a groan, then gets back on his feet. His legs are wobbly, his eyebrow is cut, but he seems not to notice. Sincere sorrow is written on his face, as well as a strong hint of horror. What a misfortune, no, what a disaster, everything's far worse than I imagined. Are you alright? Inquisitor slowly exhales through clenched teeth and says in a low voice to massage his temples, yes and no, damn it, my thoughts are astray. I will try to explain everything to you in full detail. You just know what happened 10 years ago? Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young count found himself pondering every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an inquisitor is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I will call it the Other, possesses uncanny power, was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's even worse is that this entity, this Other, is still here. Takes a long pause, his gaze is drawn to the chamber where all the guests are laughing and dancing. Darrow's eloquent voice rises above the music for a moment. He's asking someone to bring more wine and add more love faith. I don't know exactly what this creature is, but I know what I did to the Count. I turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body. It is not directly controlling his mind, that's why there are no obvious signs of possession. But it is looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world. They can instantly step through it to wreak whatever havoc it desires. Do the heck to clean the litter box. There we go. Let's go back. I don't know exactly what Crusader is, but I know what he did to the count, telling him to living. Okay. You're alright. Let's try the emotions. They overwhelmed with me. Oh god. Made me faint like an agitated youngster. It is nothing, really. I will not be able to cast any spells for the rest of the day, but aside from that, I'm fine. Does Darian know anything about this? Oh, shit. Yes, of course it does. Did you hear what the other tried to convey to us? Help in exchange for a secret. Death. Death to those who know the truth. He wants to have an opportunity to choose the count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Darian deny that he remembered anything about the conclusion of the events at Heaven's Edge. What might the other want? This is the strangest thing about it all. It came to his world 10 years ago and is still here, right? All this time he has been watching us through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, would have had plenty of opportunities to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendev, but the other refuses to act, or its interests lie in some other sphere. Did the other kill everyone then? The disease was not to blame? Not everyone, just nestering his paladins and the few remaining guests. Damn it, I know that it was the work of the mysterious omnipotent entity, but it still stings. I was here 10 years ago and I didn't check everything personally, and those who did fail to sense that something was wrong. Could the other be the reason why my companions kept finding severed heads on their belongings back in Canberras? It seems very likely. I'm almost certain you are right. People tend to lose their heads when they get too close to Count Arendelle anyway. I do apologize, I was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome finds are the heads of some cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during the cannabis slaughter? Or perhaps they provoked the other in some other way? I have to do something. Yes, now I understand Father Nestering perfectly. I must make a crucial decision despite a dearth of information. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep the secret. What is the story for? I apologize for dragging into this mess. You see, the other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly that it would kill anyone who followed the truth, anyone who knows that the Count is actually its living gateway. I suppose the secret is currently known to 3 people in Golarion. You, me, and Count Lear. That means I will give you a crooked smirk and shrugs. Why should I keep it a secret? As soon as the Count finds out that we know his secret, the other will understand it as well. We don't know what it is and what exactly is the scope of his powers, but we do know that he would dispose of anyone who might reveal his existence. I've made a decision. I will not tell anyone about the discovery just made, not even the queen of my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Nerosian and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out what exactly we are dealing with and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries in other places, including Absalom. He will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation to the Count himself. So you want me to lead the crusade while carrying a bomb that may explode at any moment? I think that you won't be able to hide from the consequences when this bomb does explode. It's up to you to decide though. What are you going to do with Darren himself? At the very least, he's guilty of letting the other enter our world. Right now, I'm a lot more concerned about the other. But when we find a way to get rid of this entity, the Count will have to stand trial. Many things about this case are still unclear, including the extent of his guilt. Did he call upon the other by himself, or did he simply answer its call? Could he refuse its offer, or would it have led to his immediate death? Every detail is important, and every testimony needs solid proof. That is the difference between righteous justice and blind vengeance. Fine, I will keep it a secret. You've made a right choice. I recommend that you go back to the guests and spend the rest of the evening as you please. Anything else might raise suspicions. I must leave immediately in search of the knowledge we all need to so desperately. Farewell, Commander. May the light of Yamilai guide your path, and light through the Hawk Blade will try to keep your path to triumph clear of any unwanted guests. Cool.
I lead, you follow.
More booze. Anything new here? Nothing new here. We must go, I guess. Interesting.
Move out.
I think that's that, right? You talk to... Oh, there's the horse. What's this?
Head on.
The horse is
No
down.
one stands
Down
in
there.
my way.
Let's go. I think that's that, exactly. Heaven's Edge. I'm going to go to my camp. Not my camp, the inconspicuous camp, just to use the restoration spell. Really? No. Really? The moment I get fatigued, I take counter.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, shit, brother.
No glory without risk!
Seriously? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. All of them gave me what? This burst of earlier rare to cast healing spell without provoking an attack opportunity. They also granted +2 bonus of concentration checks. So it doesn't matter? This was a healing spell. Alright, this was strange to say the least.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You see the succubus? Oh, come on, she's full of clothes. That's exactly how succubus would dress. Alright, and the count here with this. Dude, his armor class is 13. I don't even care about him. I let him kill him.
The light take you!
Good.
Let's hear you cry.
Yeah, one succubus less. Holy shit, man.
Magritium Turinos.
You won't survive me.
The inheritor, guide my
Dude,
blade.
what the fuck? Holy crap, man.
Endure this.
4 damage, Jesus. So who has the negative levels now? She has 1, he has 2. That's right. 11 hours, 11 hours.
Magritium Turinos.
2 temporary negative levels, god damn it. Oh, confusion. Alright.
Into the fray.
Run them through.
It's their fault.
Okay, he's poisoned now. This is horrible. He can die right now. I don't want him to die. Spells.
Magritium Turinos.
He healed a lot.
Make every strike count.
Dude. Neutralize poison. Fails to dispel. Oh. I failed. That's that. Delay poison. Yeah, now he's dead. Oh, damn it.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Two are dead. Fuck me.
No glory without risk.
Dude, so nobody can hit this guy? Seriously?
You won't survive me.
Well, just a little bit. 2 dogs.
Out of my way.
Oh. Holy shit, man. Oh, a crate. It works. Holy crap.
Make every strike count.
Dude. The fuck?
This thing refuses to cooperate.
What?
Assist me
Oh.
once.
What is going on? Yeah,
Well,
he has Die Hard.
is inglorious.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Die!
Finally, dude. What the fuck? Okay, he died. Dude, this is an absurd. This encounter was fucking horrible. Everything went wrong. Everything possible went wrong. Alright, Dota memes. Right now, can you please just fall? Great, you fall. The great start already. I need some water. Give me a second. A second. Ah, foi? Quanto foi? Ele estava vendendo a outra. Aí eu comprei tudo. Eu também gosto desse jeito. Pelo menos o frango eu gosto assim, torradinho, bem feito. Porque não tem jeito, a gente chega no osso, tá vermelho, dá até muito gosto, né? Eu vi um meme no Facebook que o pessoal falando assim: não fique triste, você for pra casa dos seus pais. Pense que o quilo do frango está R$17. O quilo do frango tá R$17, porque eu nem sei quanto tá o quilo do frango. Aquele meme tá R$17. Porque pra senhora comprar antes daí o preço do frango é, né? R$16. Não, era 25, né? Era 25 pra mim, né? Frango. Agora naquela pandemia, naquele dia foi tipo 40 e foi quanto? Não lembro. Ali, né, aquele lugar que você escuta, tem um mais caro, né? É chique. Muita gente. O frango ele tava 90% bom, porque tinha um pouquinho cru, né? Aí, aqui, por exemplo, nele, eu não sei, mas ele não tem um luxo de errar. E como ele está começando a crescer, se ele errar precipitantemente, ele já pode já some. Enquanto que lá o grandão está tão estabelecido, já que ele pode errar muito e 400 clientes. Ele, hoje, aquela rua está deserta. Ah, eu não vou usar para essa. Deve ter lá pra baixo. Vamos tirar um pezinho, vamos tirar um pezinho. Ela acha que ele olha pro olho, mas ela cheira a bunda dela. E pronto, ela tá cheirando a bunda dela. E ela tá prontinha, né? Isso. Então, eu fui lá na Praça Alta para comprar esse para que lindo. Você gostou de comprar? Paguei comprando meio muito louco, né? Logo subiu a pessoa. Calma que é meio. Back. My mother arrived at the time that I took my water, so I had to talk to her. Yes, you have a mother. That's what I'm going to do until I don't have a mother. So fucking great. Dude, I will face demons. Why am I not using a cold iron? One, like I feel stupid right now. And this here also, what the fuck is this? Like my bow is the correct bow, right? Cold iron goes touch +1. Oh, the horse is suffering. God damn it. Seriously? Ooh. The succubus is dead.
Hear you cry.
That was a crit. And it's much more satisfactory. It's like, what the fuck? 4 is just stupid. Do I have restoration in this character? I think just the lesser, right? Oh, we should have 7. I have combat casting, so let's go. 3. Dogs. Oh, they hit me hard.
Cover me, all right?
And the other fell again. And oh God.
Inimosi tradisi. Aparane sentes.
The light, take you!
Out of my sight!
Doggos.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Everybody missed him. Really? Holy shit, man. Oh, the horse is fucking poisoned. I don't care about the horse, really. I couldn't give a little shit about the horse.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, now you are now.
Into the fray!
Yeah, let's try to neutralize the poison of the horse, why not? Fail to dispel. God damn it. This is hard.
Distract them for me.
Good.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Are you going to die, brother? Holy shit. Let's try Voyage again.
Demand your blood.
The dog fell.
You won't survive me.
Good. Okay, finally. Oh my god. Yeah, that thing can die, I don't care. My companion, let him die. I'm going to try to neutralize the poison. I did it. So, yeah.
The voice of the spirits.
Is this... no, not permanent? Oh, since it's not permanent, it's just that. So let's go ahead.
Matricium turinos.
Well, while he's here,
Are made to be broken.
let's cast some restoration spells on the horse, maybe? He's a fucking poison. Okay. Do I have removed disease or something with this character? No, right? No, now it's the mercy. Okay, we're good. Waiting everybody to just stop falling. Where's my fort? I don't... Where's the camp? Really? Where's the camp? Oh no, the camp is here. Alright. I'm crazy.
Move out. Head on.
But did come here and mother die? What to tell about that? Some things ought to remain private. Okay. So, sleep.
I lead. You follow.
Clearly lost.
You know, I hope this war at least teaches you how to talk to get along with your comrades in arms. I think we've got a decent party here, and you could find yourself some friends.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to kill.
Alrighty. Holy shit.
Onwards.
Wait. I had to change some weapons, right? I mean, these would be useful, but... I don't know. Alright, we're good. Give me my kitsune here. Okay, amazing. I forgot I have to check the powers.
E aí, Ramon, tudo bom? Tá tudo tranquilo aí? Como é que estão as coisas por aí?
I don't know the powers the kitsune. Like really, like what she does. Kitsune. Cantrips. Your proficiency is noticed. What's this? Yeah. What? Q. What are these things? Traits. Kitsune has +1 to deceive saving throws against enchantment spells that they cast. Kitsune location score of 11 or higher. Gain the light spell like abilities 3 times per day. Dude, I can't even extend. What the fuck? Change shape. Use against the appearance of a specific human form or same sex. Kitsune always takes a specific form when she uses this ability. Kitsune human form cannot use her bite attack. Change shape is 10 actually. King Kitsune. George is clever and cunning. Such Kitsune gain +2 dexterity, +2 intelligence, and -2 strength. Oh, she has 5 strength? Really? Holy crap, that's very fucking low. Alter Kitsune ability to score modifiers. King senses. +2 perception. Agile. It's to raise your bonus and ability checks. Dude, my man, she has 5 strength. Holy crap. Where's solve the riddles of the Nemesis ruins? Oh, yes. Haven't I been here? Oh yes, I've been here. I just have to get so. Oh yeah, now it's time for the Hell Knights. Let's go to the Hell Knights. Oh wait, we have also Crusader army here. What's this demon army here? Oh. I don't know about that. I need to recharge my power, I guess. Oh, I can hire. Recruit, I mean. Recruit. This is too expensive. Yeah, I'm going to make one big fucking army. Basically, that's what I'm going to do. One big fucking army. I don't even care. Dude, she's really fatigued. She gets 3 strength, she faints. Two are fatigued. What the fuck is this?
Do you require my unbiased opinion? Open your heart to me.
Who, me? No, hey,
Together we stand.
Mandarin, come here, quickly. In the mountain, you'll see a raided camp and 2 groups of warriors. One wearing white and yellow armor, the other in black. They are led by a tall man in white priest's robes. Some of the warriors glance around fretfully, their weapons shaking in their hands. You hear the screams of gargoyles from above. The beasts are approaching the camp.
Quickly, evacuate the wounded. The beasts are about to strike again. Use cloaks as stretchers. We've got to make it through. Paralictor, your people will have to cover us while...
2 more minutes left out in the open, and neither you nor I will have any troops left to order about Crusader.
But the wounded...
Retreat to shelter.
Okay. Holy fucking shit. The man white has anything further to add. His words are drowned out by the shrieks of gargoyles as they fall from the sky. The Paralictor will lead the unit to shelter. We need to get through them. Dude. Looks like the Hell Knight continued to fight the gargoyle even from the air. They both fell to the rocks and perished. Oh, we have company.
One for me.
I'm fatigued, dude. This is fucking stupid. Right, she's fighting defensively. She does not attack. Ow. Ow. Yes. You in here. And hit.
No glory without risk.
Dude, what is...
Endure this.
Can she become a human? Change shape. Okay. This is standard action. Yeah, let's go for classic. I'll just stay here.
Time to share your treasures.
Sneak attack was succeeded. Camellia got away and evil eye succeeded. This is a monstrous humanoid. That's the subtype.
Can we rest now? No? How about now?
Anything new?
Like her him floating.
Move out. Head on.
Set before you is at once macabre and picturesque. A lifeless couple, a man and a woman dressed in white and yellow priest's robes lie on the ground surrounded by the bodies of dead gargoyles. They are tangled in death. The claws of the monsters are tearing at the human's clothes, and the largest gargoyle talon has pierced the man's chest and punctured his heart. Before they died, he or his companion defeated the enemy. Shit. Sunrise Sword Priestess. Suddenly the woman opens her eyes. She doesn't look at you, but stares up at the wood wound's horrific red and black sky. Her pale lips open and she exhales abruptly. The sun will never rise again. Even the sky hears curse, and we get along with it. Yaker, walking in the front, steps over the man's body without looking, but turns around in the sound of the woman's voice. You may deaf and faithful break so easily. Good, heal the woman. You need help to feel better now. Expend your efforts on someone who can be helped. Leave me, my crusade is over. Who are you? What happened here? I am a priestess of Ardent Serenray from the Order of Sunrise Sword. Next to me is Ashus Striger, the head of our order. He had led our forces on raids to the Wood Wound many times, but this campaign, the gargoyles attacked a few nights ago. A vast number, we've never seen anything like it. Ashus organized a resistance with great skill, but while the monsters were distracting our fighters, a small group of them raided the camp and took our supplies. We were left without food and water in the middle of Wood Wound, where it's nearly impossible to find provisions. We shared the last crumbs of our supplies and set off back the way we came. Everyone was suffering from hunger and thirst. We grew weak and could barely fight back when the gargoyle struck a second time. They snatched many of us away. I saw the pain on Ash's face as he counted the losses, but he managed to rally us, continued our trek, and soon came across traces of recent battles. Someone has destroyed a troop of demon worshippers.
É bem bacana o local que a gente tá. Aqui tem uma piscina aqui, aí tem...
Mute this. Alright, my brother is very happy right now, and I'm happy for him. In our desperation, we decided to follow the strangers, to warn them of the gargoyles and seek their help, having no idea that they were Hell Knights, but we received our only scorn. Every gulp of water in my unit is accounted for, they said. They spared us 2 flasks and a sack of dried bread. They said we were allowed to keep the sack to use as bandages, 2 flasks between all of us, a sack for bandages. Holy shit. I'd rather ally with a flesh-eating poisonous weaver. Don't expect any goodness from those black tin cans. If you meet them, count yourselves lucky if you don't end up nailed to the nearest fence post. Leader has to take care of their own tribe first. All this scandalized gasps. How could you do such a thing? Suddenly fall away from when you're first faced with the hard choice. You're going to take food out of your own child's mouth to feed a starving stranger? What happened after that? The gargoyles attacked despite how the Hell Knight Paralictor had treated us. Ashus endeavored to help them and had us carry their wounded. But the monster had them slaughtered. Ashus was beside himself. It's difficult to conceive of such evil. He told our people to go with the Hell Knights to find shelter, while he stayed to cover our retreat. One exiled softly. He was a strong cleric, but as he treated our wounded, he neglected himself and he paid for it. That's quite a story. I can just picture it on the stage of a Grand Royal Theatre. Rustling silk, gold adornments, the tragic lead singing the final aria. Is it time for me to applaud yet? It's not often that you come across such heart-wrenching and theatrical plots outside the stage. Your commander can be... Dude, this woman is evil. Your commander can be helped, but you're still alive. Allow me to help you. Come with us. Why? So many deaths, so many sacrifices, such as bravery. All for what? No, I will not go with you, stranger. My commander and I will die with what we live for. Compassion and ability. I don't want to keep fighting for a world that bows to such laws. May the goddess forgive me. Very well. The woman closes her eyes, exhausted. Commander, I'm not one to advise you, but you're wasting time on this fool. And the gargoyles will soon be back. That's their usual tactic. Fly up, regroup, attack again. I'm going back to my unit now, and I'd advise you not to stay here long either. Oh, she bled to death? Really? She fucking died? But I healed her. What the fuck is this?
The light take you!
You are my favorite aid.
Go for their heart!
Tactical retreat!
Magnesium Turino!
Did you just die already?
Magnesium Turino!
Can we rest now? No? How about now?
Does that have potions?
Pretty good, aren't I?
Oh, barding. High barding, medium armor. My barding is medium too, right? So muscle armor +2. This +2 hide barding grants its wearer cold resistance standing +2 competitive bonus saving throws against movement and parry effects. So no, this is 8 and class is 6. I prefer this chainmail barding goes 2. This is better than this. S +3 is dexterity. No, wait. It's going to be 9. This is 10. This here is 9. This is 10. 8, 10, right? This here is 6, 15, 9. Because it's only +3 dexterity. Yeah, that's the barding. It is a shame that the barding doesn't show here. It would be great. It would be freaking great to show the barding.
Onwards!
There's this commander too. Bastard Sword of Hope. Whenever the wielder of this +2 meter bastard sword confirms a critical hit with it, either sword refund deal point +5 HP to the wielder. It can be wielded only by lawful good, lawful neutral good characters. Lord Nature.
It went splendid.
Demonic energy has polluted the earth, creating tumors fury. Right, then let's... Where am I supposed to go now? The haste spell's over already. Oh yeah, she can... Oh yeah, she can cast one spell. It's like that, exactly. Okay. Even after attack, the tanks at the Hell Knight camp are lined up neatly, looking like they are ready for a parade. And so what now? Oh, I can go here? Oh, I can go up? Let's go up then. Cave. Why is it -4? Damn it, what the fuck is this?
Onward! Knight Commander, I presume. Your glory precedes you. I am Reginald Renge, Herelictor of the Order of the Godclaw, and temporary officer of the joint unit of Hell Knights and the Order of the Sunrise Sword. You and your people should take positions. The gargoyles are regrouping. We expect they will attempt to break through in 5 to 6 minutes.
Joint unit?
Joint. The leader of the Order of the Sunrise Sword was unable to get to safety, which is not surprising, considering his, shall we say, excessive scrupulousness and sluggishness. Given the extreme situation, I took command of his people.
Just great. Paladins and Hell Knights all in the one troop. It's like catching the plague and the pox at the same time.
Technically speaking, there isn't much in common between these events. While paladins may truly not be frequent members of Hell Knight orders, except for the Order of the Godclaw, of course, the probability of contracting both plague and the pox is not all that low. One would simply have to engage in debauchery during an epidemic.
Aw, Nenio, you're no fun.
It's supposed to be good when different people unite. We're here for a common cause. But it still gives me the creeps for some reason. Hell Knights shouldn't be allowed to get their claws into our paladins. It's wrong.
I saw you order your own wounded to be finished off.
The gargoyles were clearly trying to capture as many prisoners as they could. I don't know the reason behind these abductions, but I'm not about to give the enemy what they want. That is why all my people were ordered not to be taken alive. And as for the wounded, we didn't have time to get them to safety anyway.
Can you hear yourself? For the sake of principle, in order not to give the enemy what they want, you killed your own wounded. Helpless subordinates. Why does anyone still follow you?
Because we are Hell Knights. We know our duty.
Only someone who's never been responsible for the lives of others could feel any outrage at this decision. The wounded couldn't be saved. What good would it do to anyone if the rest perished along with them?
Did you really give 2 flasks of water to the Knights of the Sunrise Sword suffering from thirst in a sack to use as bandages?
I spared them the exact volume of resources I could sacrifice without risking my own people. However, the situation has developed, and I've already ordered they be given additional supplies. They are temporarily under my charge, and I can use their forces to rebuff the attack. They'll work for their water.
Chaotic. Sometimes you must act first and deal with the consequences later. Sacrifice nothing and you will gain nothing.
Noble Ashes and his Sunrise Swords have already done so. And this is what it led to.
That's right. The chief is responsible for his own tribe. If he decides that he's responsible for the whole world, his own people will come to ruin. And if he wishes that someone else was responsible for his people, that means he's not fit to be chief.
You won't get away with this. Wait, do I save now? I can save.
We can discuss our differences as soon as the gargoyle problem has been resolved. Speaking of which, here they are.
Right, let's go.
Can we retreat already?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
What was this attack? Oh, it's might good, yeah. These are not simple gargoyles. Well, they're just advanced, I guess. So, let's go.
Make every strike count.
And then, yeah, imagine so. He barely has people. This guy's really screwed. Man, it really reduces 3d6. That is really not bad. I can't attack them right now. Or I can now. No, I still can't.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
What is this fucking surprise wrong? God damn it. Raju? What is Raju? Can I inspect him or no? I think he's an ally. We can inspect him. Get. You're the same face.
Nice try. Didn't work though.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Run them through!
Eu estou de Azata.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
I hear everybody here right now. One time each.
It should work. Is it flawed?
Really strong.
I'll watch your back.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Well,
Magritium Turinos.
are we ready to move out?
Move course, where is it? Here, right? Move course. I do have one. It's something. Spells. Oh, it still has its thing.
Magritium Turinos.
Okay, let me save the game. It's all good. Gargoyle High Cleric, really? That's what I'm reading. But that's why the fight was a little tough. Grace installs weapon, places hands behind his back. You too. Check the area. Mark any potential shelters that offer protection against area attacks. Quarter monster, inventory the remnants of the camp. I want to make sure that the guard goes only abducted people and we're interested in anything else. Send messengers immediately to our scout squads and order them to return to camp. And I need a full list of casualties, the sooner the better. Man, your arrival was well timed. Now we can finally talk. I'm quite interested in David's recruit the Great Garrison. I suppose you have questions from me as well. What do you want to know and what happened at the Great Garrison? Any shifting balance of power during this war has a direct impact on my mission. If a new player appears who is capable of fighting demons effectively, then I'm ready to support that person with all the resources I have at my disposal. But naturally, I cannot blindly trust a stranger, even one marked by the gods. The gods blessed me with an incredible gift and Queen Garfield putting me on the helm of Crusade, but that's not enough for you? You have every right to doubt. I usually don't trust strangers either, so we understand each other. Thank you. Is there anything you'd like to know before we move on to more serious issues? What if I want to join the ranks of the Hell Knights? The requirements for knights and signifers are common knowledge and they must certainly be satisfied. If you do that, the orders will consider a request. Any further discussion prior to your completion of the necessary tasks is pointless. Every fighter or spellcaster's fate to serve us. What are Hell Knights doing here in the borders of the War Wound? My kid. The same as you and your army, fighting a war against the demons. The Hell Knights have always been a part of the Crusades from the very beginning. We don't answer to Queen Godfrey and we act on our own authority, but we serve the common cause. Scarlet Spawn have no place in the world we want to build. What does Paralictor mean? I am the commander of this unit, and in the order hierarchy, I am 2 steps lower than its leader. In the territory of Mendev and the World Wound, there are few who equal my rank, but I am the most senior Hell Knight officer from many leagues around. We are not done talking about your atrocities. Of course, if you wish, I will explain our position in detail. All the soldiers killed in my order belong to my unit, therefore the case is an internal matter for the order of the God Corps. You could have sent an appeal to the other commanders, but the resulting event inevitable. Not only do the orders rule and field operation guidelines not prohibit it, they even recommend a policy of death to prepare to captivity. So everything that happened, though it is surely lamentable and has deprived me of a few good fighters, it is also a prime example of military necessity. Your rules are an abomination. Fucking hell. Of course, you have the right to personal opinions and relations. The incident is settled, I suppose we can return to relevant matters. What are you going to do now after the gargoyle attack? I will wait for my remaining fighters to return. What you see here is only a small part of my forces. As for my long-term plans, that depends on the result of our conversation, Commander. Before moving on to serious subjects, I'd like to address an organizational issue regarding my unit. You may wish to be present. Paralictor, permission to report. During the first gargoyle attack, I determined that it is necessary to leave my post. I swam over the river, found the commander's army, and asked them to provide assistance. Reinforcements were much needed. You earned a double salary for resourcefulness, Yakir, and 100 lashes for abandoning you. Holy shit, that's so amazing! Oh, God. Priceless. Por fome, eu após que eu entrei na seleção e críticas. Antes daquele jogo contra o X, estava em Belém para tomar aquele açaí com charque frito. Oh my god. So... Yes. The reinforcements were much needed. You earned a double salary for your resourcefulness. And 100 lashes for a post. Your knight grows a little tired, but it's just a little. Yes, for a little. This is fucking amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, that is gold. I wonder if it is foolish and overly harsh to punish Yak for leaving his post when he did it to bring help. Very foolish and harsh, but entirely lawful to execute him for desertion. Did you know the location of the commander's squad, knight? No, Prolator. Assuming I might meet friendly troops on the other side of the river, but I couldn't know for sure. Sea Commander, of course, I could be gracious and look the other way, but that would mean that during the next battle, 10 or 20 of my people will think it's high time they ran to get help. Initiative requires reasonable limits, not to mention 100 lashes is hardly a punishment for a true Hell Knight. I'd say it's more of a spiritual warm-up. Thank you for your concern, but I do not wish to evade fair punishment. I wouldn't be a Hell Knight if I did. Are these guys made of stone or what? They seem creepy, but I kind of like them. Some people have a penchant for whips, but I never thought you'd be one of them. Has nature punished you enough? Now for a more delicate issue, you, Commander, were interested in our dispute with the Knights of the Order of the Sunrise Sword, correct? Your forces in Canabria suffered great losses in the demon attack. Now their leader has perished and his troops are in trouble. They are reeling with no command structure. Their order will hardly be able to recover from the losses they've suffered. We're getting at. These fighters aren't the finest material to work with, but I assume formal command over them. Be able to reforge them into weapons of reasonable quality. One or two might even become true Hell Knights. The rest will be put to good use as well. Do you really think these people will follow you after how you treated them? Though not the best, they are still warriors and knights. They know what discipline is, and that victory in war doesn't come without cost. Any among them who still haven't realized that aren't worth my time and effort. What does this have to do with me? I suppose, Commander, that 4 leagues around, from Canabria to Dresden, from Dresden to the cursed city of Ice at the heart of the world wound, all of this pertains to you in one way or another. You are the catalyst that shifted an age-old balance of power. Whether you went to or not, your own future and much more depends on the decisions you make here and now, even the ones that seem insignificant. No one but them has the right to decide their fate. Talk to them directly and get your answer. Initiates of the Samurai Sword, your leader is dead. The Order has suffered serious losses and will not be able to recover. You may return to Mendev to join another Crusader Order and hope that they don't meet the same fate as the Samurai Sword. Or you may remain under my command. I will not promise that it will be easy or that our war-making will be constricted by your principles. What I can promise is this: under my command, you will never again feel like helpless mice in the talons of a ravenous rock. He is used to people following his orders. Then again, these sniveling cowards are used to humiliating treatment. They won't even consider testing him a little. What would you do in their position? Challenge the gnome in black to a duel and make him prove himself worthy of command? Will never end up in their position. The priestess. Doesn't mean we've worked off the pressures resources spent on us? The water, medicine, and mages? I wouldn't make such an offer if I thought you were useless garbage. Thank you for your trust, Prolator. We will stay and are ready to obey your order. Fine, in due course I will review your troops and make any necessary decisions regarding your role in my unit. Now, Commander, for the most important issue, cooperation between our forces. We do have a common enemy and a common battlefield. Perception check pass. You're looking at me strangely, Prolator. When we discussed Yaki's punishment, and when we were deciding the fate of the Samurai Sword, it's as if you were testing me. I do not believe I made any attempt to conceal my interest in you, both as a new, strong leader in the region and as the bearer of a highly unusual power. Of course, I'd like to know what's inside your head. One could say that is my duty. My army are going to Dresden to free the city from demons. You can join forces with us. Oh, shit! Oh, no, I pressed it correctly. Dresden, an ambitious goal, but most reasonable. Imagine how such a victory would rally all the separate bands of today's Crusader under one banner, and we certainly need a base of operations inside the Water Wound. I stand ready to support you. Moreover, I can accompany you in your campaign. Yes! However, I would remind you that Hell Knights are outside of Mendev's jurisdiction. My unit and I will join your forces and obey your orders, only for as long as I deem that our goals coincide. Oh no, we don't need the likes of these black armored statues. I don't want to fight side by side with someone who will slit my throat if I'm weak and wounded. You can't defeat one evil by inviting an equal but slightly more organized evil into your ranks. Slightly more organized than demons? I could consider that an insult. I've never dealt with Hell Knights before, but from what we've seen, they're serious fighters. That's just what we need. And just to think that armor will look Independence, they'll make water bottles. It's a deal. Yes, Commander, my forces in Redoubt range at your disposal. Oh shit. It's fucking time to get the guy away from me. Except get out another worker. So this guy here is lawful evil, and he is a gnome, and his class is fighter armiger. What the fuck is a fighter armiger? Your gnome loses hatred and defensive training. Its base speed becomes 30 feet and gains plus duration bonus and more nature. Curly action diabolist. It's for dodge bonus trace against devils. This class skill weapon proficiency. Okay. God claw. Okay, that's a god. 2 weapon fighting. Weapon finesse. Fighter finesse. The fighter gains the benefits of the weapon finesse feat with all melee weapons that belong to the associated weapon fighter. But must have the weapon finesse feat before choosing this option. Oh shit, that's good. Now here, fighter proficiencies. Oh, and his Hell Knight 1. Holy crap, that's good. Let's check. His fighter armiger 6, right? So those are his feats. Then he ordered the God Claw. Studious Fire. 1 additional skill rank at each level. Additional archer's knowledge, class skill. Plus skill points per level. Replace fighter bonus feat again at the first and 10th levels. Now, weapon focus. Non-hooked hammer. Choosing type one, we can also choose numbered strike. Dude, this is a gnome warrior, gnome fighter. Non-hooked hammer. Ardent. Armigers are difficult to sway from their beliefs. Second level armiger gains a +1 bonus of will saves. Its charming composure effects bonus increased by 1/3 for fighter levels beyond second. Each time the first time where the armiger fails the saving throw against a charming composure effect, the hero rolls the saving throw with the same DC. Holy shit. It plays bravery. Now, armor training, weapon specialized, non-hooked hammer, weapon specialization, okay? Weapon focus, weapon specialization. So, hooked hammer is a 2-weapon fight. Let me take a look at this hooked hammer. So, let's see this. Two-handed exotic. A non-hooked hammer is a double weapon, an ingenious tool with a hammerhead at one end of its haft and a long curved pick at the other. The hammer's blunt head is a bludgeoning weapon that deals 1d6 points of damage. Its hook is a piercing weapon that deals 1d4 points of damage. Also, the bludgeoning point is 1d6, hook is 1d4 times 4. You can use either head as a primary weapon. Normal street hooked hammers are martial weapons. All things are getting interesting. We have fucking Hell Knight in the group, exactly what I need instead of the guy there. So, okay, he's a fighter armiger 5. Weapon training, double weapon. Whenever a fighter attacks his weapon from this group, he gains a +1 bonus in attacking damage. This group includes arc, double axe, dwarven wargrush, burst, effective blade, sword, non-hook. Weapon training, double weapons. Good. Now, Smite Chaos. Shit, look at that. Okay, Smite Chaos, yeah. Order. Character must choose the Hell Knight order. Abilities. Level 9 of the God Claw. First level again, order which you can use 3 times per day. Lasts 1 minute against all allies until it defeats a person large to see attacking. Conjure against chaotic enemies. 1 increase +1 5th and 9th level. Okay. Now, his Hell Knight 1. He's going to gain armor training. He's going to force will. +2 bonus on will saved against spells. Any one of the following schools goes with charm, compulsion, fear. Some school. Okay. Increases. Discipline. 3rd level, Hell Knight gains access for discipline. 6th, 2nd, 9th, 3rd. Applicable to save the city resist discipline's effect is equal. Since we command fearsomeness on slot shackle. Applicable to save the city resist discipline's effect is equal to 10 plus the Hell Knight's level plus charisma. The Hell Knight can use any one discipline a number of times per day equal to the total number of disciplines he has access to. So 3rd level, he can use the discipline once per day. 6th, he uses both disciplines twice per day each. 9th, he can use all 3 disciplines 3 times per day. Okay, take a look at this. Sensor. This might kill one creature. You can strike the creature mute for before. You cannot speak or cast spell with verbal components. Okay. Come on. This greater command is a spell-like ability using her character or her concept level. There's a skill to cause creature within 10 feet to become shaken. Can become frightened. Onslaught. Used by speed of 10 feet again, plus 4 to strength for 1 round. Now his mount is also pledges mount. Kills a creature, we can use mobility, which can negate his effect of social save, or rise it as effect as by its low d4 hounds. Striker. Summon creature to aid him, but is using a summon monster spell. See that summon creature linked for 1 hour before one action. Hell Knight can summon a wolf. 9th level Hell Knight can summon a Hell Knight. The Hell Knight can make a touch attack with standard action. Creature to suffer incredible pain. Creature touch takes damage equal to 1d6 plus the Hell Knight's charisma. Pandemic Faith. Hell Knight selects one of the following domains. And against the granted powers of that domain, treating this Hell Knight's level equivalent to this has access to. So more. Level 7th level. So 6 levels from now. To his 13th level. One Knight's attacks are treated as being lawful for a purpose blocking damage reduction. Here for arm. As long as he wears armor, 9th level helmet gains +2 bonus on all persuasion checks. Each over the armor has resistance of fire 30, acid 10, resistance cold 10. Holy shit. That was not. 10th level helmet can grant a weapon reads one of the following special abilities. Cinematic flame burst from holy. Additionally, helmet becomes immune to fire while wearing armor. Holy fucking shit, seriously? Oh my god. It's interesting. Okay, let me see his weapon. Cold iron hooked hammer, +1. Okay, +1, cold iron. Okay. Now let's level him. Knight. You see here? He's already marked Hell Knights. Hell Knights Signifier. Spellcast. It's going to be a Hell Knight level 2. Gains armor training. More bonuses. So, I'm going to get the skills that he doesn't have yet. I don't think I need this. I think it's perception, persuasion. Persuasion here is intimidation too. Prove it to weapon fighting. Second attack of wolf weapon of beta at a -5 penalty. You run a strike. Prove it to weapon fighting. One more attack is better. So now he's mythical level. Come on. Balance might kills, always a chance. Don't miss with 1. Since someone's put strokes. Clean shot. Expose vulnerability. Stands. For day when your HP drop low, you become unplayable. 2 rounds of economy damage those will make one country. Leading strike. It is rich magic modification, master, shapeshifter, music charge, powerful shadows, radiant shots, ruptures, friends. Frightening days, shaking, staggering, nerve, stun, puzzle, and for by any of those effects. Automatically. Once per round, when your melee attack misses a target, you deal 2d6 plus 1d6 per atomic current sonic damage to enemies in 10 feet radius. Ranging assault. Unstoppable. So, Thundering Blows. Very interesting. And let me see if I have something to use with him. Inventory. It's fucking small, full of armor. Where did he find them? So element, holy shit, about team for plate +2. Alrighty. God damn it. Oh, 27 armor fucking class. Look at that. Alrighty. So, as far as wisdom, I think it's alright. He needs wisdom. Yeah. No. Persuasion here. No, he's not a requirement. He's fine, man. He's really fine. Just the evil knights. Okay, I'm pretty happy now with the Hell Knight. That's still the way that we wanted to go.
Move out.
And he moves fast also. That's a good way to put it. Mobility, let's go mobility here.
You ask me.
Ooh, everybody got damage,
Open
motherfucker.
your heart to me. It should work. Is it flawed? It should work. Is it flawed? Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos.
Good enough. God damn it. The skeleton of a man wearing armor from the time of the First Crusade is holding the skeleton of a child with strange proportions and animal paws instead of its right arm and leg. What the fuck? Ring of Protection +2. Of course we want to go for the Hell Knights immediately. Now the other one. Oh, here I guess. This is the formation. So he has to go to the front. Most things together. Yeah, it's a formation.
Head on.
A lot of mobility. No, hold on, wait.
I lead. You follow.
I'm here basically to get hit again, right? I'm stupid. Right, gotta go right flurry. Another one.
Onwards.
Right here. Area exit. That's right, exactly what I needed, a fucking helmet. This is spell. Let me choose. Move corpse. Let's remove corpse. Okay.
Your place is on a gallows, thief. Not a company of crusaders.
Ooh, going for the gallows today? Very nice. Did you get lucky last night or something? Usually you're threatening me with a pyre.
So that's a party. Primitive altar. Random encounter, that's what I needed. Need to test his abilities. Oh no. It's a salesman. Wasn't. That's time, right? He's permanent. Go. Oh fuck, I thought it was a level. Okay.
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people.
So this guy here. Spirit accepts. Order the God Claw. Smite Chaos. Charge. Try to invent now. Oh, this guy will not fight defense and remove this from here. No freaking way. I have to fight ruthlessly. 28 armor class. I don't even care, man. You will fight with all your might. It's going to spin and hit. Alright. Get here, I have to go from here, I guess. Yeah, I have some army. Oh, level 7. Hold on. Hold on. You're crazy. Level 2, level 3. Yeah, let's go there. Working hard. What's that? Holy shit, there's a fuck ton. Cultist ghouls. Cultist fighters. Let's see how this goes. I don't think it's a good idea because I don't have a lot of energy. Let's see. So 3 rounds, right? Working fine. So far it's working fine. Working. Morale as well. Oh. It worked. Holy shit, what a hit. Perfect. Replenish it. Everything replenish it. Alright. Good, we're good. Nice point is... Okay, I did it, right? Did I fuck up now? I think I fuck up. Oh, shit. No, I fuck up. I barely can be happy. I go ahead and I fuck up. I fuck up. I should have entered the... Jesus fucking Christ. It's been like I lost something like 5 minutes. Dude. A ton of damage, these archers. Okay. Now I save the game. Right. And then I can fuck up again. What's this? Oh shit, I have the helmets here. Hell yeah. Can't I? Oh no, don't tell me that. These are fucking hard. First of all, let me talk to my weapon that now I remember my weapon. No more dialogues, unfortunately. Let me find the Hell Knight right here. Let's go. Oh, that's the Hell Knights here! Dog! Look at them, very fucking organized. Holy shit. Knight Commander, it is good to you finding time to meet. There's a matter of some urgency I must discuss with you. It was incredibly interesting the power you and your companions received during the fight at the Great Garrison, and now my interest has been gratified. All your companions received has passed on to me as well. It must fast out of my usual evening reckoning. I believe I now present a true threat to the creatures as initiators of chaos. In prison, the cultists we kept for certain observation experienced this firsthand. Striking, isn't it? Divine intervention at a critical moment is rare, but not beyond imagining. But in this case, part of the power that you received through this intervention has passed to someone who joined you after the fateful moment has passed. I believe this power has been given to me in order for a good cause, protect this miserable world from the demons. I'm afraid that the definition of a good cause might be very different than your companions. In any case, it's shallow philosophizing. You must have some questions for me. May I ask you a few questions about yourself? Of course. What brought you to Mendag? The demonic threat, of course, and the glaring inefficiency of the local command. I do not know if you are aware of this, but the Hell Knights owe their existence to the Demon Lords to a certain extent. Our first order appeared in response to Chief Cash cultists in Keliax. The chaos they wreaked could not fail to breed strict opposition. Those first knights were able to burn out the pestilence and crush the cult once and for all. I see no reason for the Hell Knights of today not to do the same to the tentacles the world wound is spreading. Without question, the task is far more difficult than anything we've encountered before, but it must be done to preserve world order. All the more so given that Queen Galfrey and her commanders are apparently not up to the task. The motives you list sound rather impersonal. Don't you have any other reasons for joining the Crusade? Impersonality is fine for a Hell Knight, and for the rest of the world as well. Personal motives, strong emotions, they are weaknesses that your enemies will use against you. I am an effective officer with years of service. The demonic invasion of Galarian obviously demands the most qualified response. That is why I'm here. It is simple. You're rather skeptical about Queen Galfrey. If my memory doesn't fail me, the current crusade is called Fifth Crusade, and with all of the support the Church of Iomedae and multiple other allies provided to Galfrey, no progress has been made in resolving the crisis of the World Wound. The best they could manage was create a chain of watchstones, and even they turned out to be inadequate. I suppose there should be reason enough for my skepticism. Forgive me for asking a personal question, but your hair is going gray and your skin is rather pale. Is the bleaching right? The bleaching, yeah, from Galarian. Of course it's the bleaching. Are you doing anything to fight the bleaching? What do other races do to fight the old age? I know what made you ask this question. My kin have earned a certain reputation for their vain attempts to stave off the inevitable. Luckily for the rest of the world, not all gnomes are prepared to spread chaos with their reckless escapades. There are some among us who accept the natural order of things. The bleaching has no effect on my ability to carry out my duties. Therefore, it has no, how should I put it, personal meaning for me. Do you have any family or friends? I've never wondered at the fate of the former, and never had interest in the latter. If you'll allow me one piece of advice, Commander, never put too much stock in so-called friendship, or camaraderie. Any bonds based on simple affection are temporary and unreliable. Half of your smiling companions certainly consider their friend for their present. They will break and betray you the moment you do anything that troubles their happy expectations. Place greater value and respect based on a rational evaluation of your companion's merits. I deeply respect my mentor who trained me to join the ranks of the Hell Knights. I respected her so much that I killed her with my own hands when I discovered that she betrayed the others' ideals and was intending to leave her ranks. It would have been more proper to inform the command and await the former trial, but on the other hand, that would have injured the morale of our young recruits. They should not see manifestations of weakness in our seasoned knights. Crap. You have openly shown your distrust of the Crusader command. Why then have you decided to join me? Not misread my behavior as destructor of your personality, like every Hell Knight. I watch everyone closely, searching for signs of weakness and sin. Everyone, including myself. Indeed, Redoubt ranges first on my list of suspects. I observe him daily, marking every fault, every hesitation, every weakness. I prepared the proper punishment, so it has been and will be. As for your second question, I suppose we may be useful to each other. You and your army are a new power in the Crusade. I rate all the old powers as quite ineffective. I have yet to rate your own efforts, but early indications are positive. That means you may count on my help for now. You speak of yourself as if you aren't a living being, but you aren't a living being, but a golden construct. This is true to an extent. Over many years, I've tried to build myself much as wizards construct these creations, I suppose, cutting up the littlest parts and making the useful ones more properly. These are difficult tasks, so thank you for the compliment. Alright, thank you for your answers. Can you tell me about the Hell Knights? I could tell you a great deal, however the orders of greeters would be a better source of information on such matters. Are any order members recruited? You accept as armigers any we find worthy, but for the main task, the one that separates the strong from the weak, they must face down a devil summoned directly from hell. They defeat the beast honestly, the armiger becomes a rightful Hell Knight. They lose, we simply forget their existence, like the world made an unfortunate mistake. Who do Hell Knights answer to? Only to the heads of their orders. In my case, it's literally Resark Ontor, head of the Order of the God Claw. As a rule, the Hell Knights do not submit to the jurisdiction of any state. The same is true of local laws. We are happy to help local government bring order. We consider the requests lawful, and if those who ask are worthy, but we do not serve them, and have every right to refuse their demands. So what do you value most? The law. And only the law. You care so much about the law, how can you ignore the authority of the lawful rules in the land where you operate? You cannot call it law just because some foolish local prince thought it up, or a council of demented elders deemed it wise now, can we? You see, one of the main principles of our brotherhood is that no one is immune from persecution. A lawful ruler may be a criminal that poses a threat to society. We must be able to punish them as well. This is why Hell Knights only honor the measure in the chain, doctrine shared by all our orders, and why Hell Knights serve only their officers and the aim of transforming this chaos-torn world and leading it to a brilliant and ordered future. We're the main bastion of order in Golarion, no matter how much some naysayers try to refute it. Thank you for learning everything I wanted to know. Do you have a plan or strategy for the war against demons? I have a clear idea of the forces I shall require to wage effective war against the World Wound. Currently I don't possess them, but I know what steps I must take. We must amass and fortify, gather scout information, resolve certain problems of an organizational nature. Once the problem of Dresden is solved, I shall direct some of my knights to prepare an outpost for the party. We have already scouted a suitable location, the ruins of an old shrine, which still holds the remnants of an ancient power and is thus a lure for demons. An excellent foothold for honing our skills and studying the enemy. That is my next goal. Thank you for speaking with me, until next time. God damn it, I loved it. Dude, I will make a pause because I have to clean the room. The room is pretty unclean right now. The pause, I think it's going to be like 30 minutes because it's I'm not going to have lunch now. My times are fucked up. But I'm going to turn off the computer, do a little shit, and then come back. So if you just came here for the outro, remember, drink water. Very important. Be respectful, be decent, try to smile, have a good posture, and be great. So I see you in 30 minutes or 1 hour because this game is fucking amazing.